Last Tuesday, I tried to kiss my homie goodnight, but he said no. So I ran a 4-step formula on him that has helped me close more than 22 million in sales online. And 5 minutes later, I got the kiss on the cheek. It's the exact framework I teach all my high-ticket clients to find what's actually stopping prospects from buying. And today I'm gonna teach it to you using the only test environment that matters: your homies and their unwillingness to get a goodnight kiss on the forehead. The biggest mistake most salespeople make when they find pain is this: they jump and they offer the solution right away. That's not problem finding, that's choking the buyer from buying. Because one moment you have them in a vulnerable moment and they're sharing their deepest pain, and in the next moment you're offering them a solution which only gets them to put up a wall of resistance. Pain is a layered thing. The first pain the prospect is giving you is never the actual pain. The real pain is what they don't tell you up front. And if you don't surface the real pain, the prospect isn't going to buy because they don't feel the real pain of their situation. So I'm gonna give you 4 steps, and each step digs deeper and builds on each other. And by the end of it, the prospect is no longer considering your solution, they're considering the cost of staying exactly where they are. And it works on 500,000 consulting contracts, and it also works on kissing the homies goodnight. Step 1 is probe. Probe is supposed to find the wound. It's not to diagnose, it's not to prescribe a solution, it's just to help the prospect go one layer underneath the surface level pain that they gave you. So let's say someone tells you, I don't have enough leads. You won't offer a solution. The question that you'll ask to probe is, when you say you don't have enough leads, how do you mean exactly? Most people will accept the I don't have enough leads line and they would move on because it sounds reasonable, but they haven't found the real challenge. So let me walk you through a scenario. It's 11 p.m. I'm working with my homie. We've had a long day together and I lean in for the hug and the forehead kiss and the homie backs off. Now, what would most guys do? They would back off. They would apologize. They would laugh awkwardly. They would be shy, but not us. You'll say, let's not make it a big deal, just so I understand, is it about the kiss or is it me? He pauses, now he has to think, and finally he says, well, I don't know what it means about us if I say yes to this. And there it is. I probed and I clarified his concern. He doesn't have a category in his head about what this friendship means. He's not protecting himself for the kiss, he's protecting himself from the meaning of the kiss. Now we'll move on to step 2, that's amplify. Most people, when they have the real pain on the table, they try to fix it immediately. So they jump into solution mode. Don't worry, it doesn't have to mean anything, it's just a kiss. Big mistake. Because right now, in his head, the pain is still theoretical. It's vague and it's uncomfortable. The job at the amplify stage is to take that vague discomfort and turn it into something specific. I ask him, how long have we been boys? It's 12 years, so how many good nights have we had in that window? Sleepovers, road trips, hotel rooms on guys' weekends. I tell him over 12 years, that's 144 months. And not even once did I get a good night kiss. So now we'll move on to step 3, impact. Because amplify quantifies the current state, impact calculates the cost. And this is where most salespeople fail completely. They calculate what the prospect will miss in the future, which is future pain, but they don't calculate present pain, what they've missed out so far. So impact surfaces what they have already paid in terms of money, time, energy, their identity, or their reputation towards others. So the line you'll tell your homie is simple. Let's look at what 12 years of this has already cost you. You'll say, how many of our good nights have just ended in a weird side hug? Or the half back pat, or the awkward fist bumps. That's more than 144 good nights of awkwardness. All of these could have been core memories, but now they're just Tuesdays. And now he's not even able to look at me anymore. So in your conversations with your prospects, don't tell them what it costs. Have them calculate exactly what they have been missing out because they leave with their challenges unsolved. And the final step is nightmare. So up until this point, we have explored present pain. Now we'll explore future pain to get them to consider the cost of inaction, the cost of not making a change. This isn't about a sales pitch. This isn't about telling them how life will look like. This is about asking them and getting them to visualize it. Like if we can create a mind movie in their head around what the future pain will be, you create an immense sense of urgency in their head, which causes them to move forward and make a change. Let's go back to the scenario with our homie. So I asked him, well, let me ask you a question. What's going to change if we never give each other a goodnight kiss? And the same exact pattern continues. Where does this end? He shrugs. He doesn't want to answer. And I tell him, I will tell you how it ends. In 5 years, we're at your wedding. You asked me to be a groomsman, not the best man. Because the best man is going to be Mike. And you know why? Because Mike lets me kiss him on his forehead. Because he and me are homies. You're just a friend now. Or I kiss you on the forehead right now, and after 12 years of friendship, you graduate to become a homie. So, what do you choose? Do you want to be just a friend, or do you want to be a homie? And that's pain. You don't pressure them, you don't beg, you don't sell. You surface what's already true. You probe the wounds, you amplify the pain to increase the emotional temperature, you show them the cost of inaction, and then you paint a nightmare scenario around future pain. Closing deals or kissing your homies goodnight is just good communication. So if you enjoyed this video, drop a like, subscribe, and clear your watch history.